Hello, everybody. My name is Rose, and today we'll be playing some Space Engineers. I wanted to start a new playthrough where we create a mobile style build for our base. I want to basically be able to pick up my base at any point and move it to another location. So, say, I get all the resources off of one spot. I just pick up everything and then move on to the next spot with more resources. That way I'm constantly moving. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe eventually we even get into space and we create a mobile space station, which is basically a ship with extra steps. But I think it'd be pretty cool. I think it'd be really, really, really cool. Um, so with this being the case, I do have a couple mods. Nothing too crazy, but I do have stuff like defense shields. So when I use AI enabled, which is also in this, when they get super aggressive, I at least have a bit of a fighting chance because with it being a whole mobile base, everything is subject to just being demolished at any point, and then boom, we've lost critical infrastructure. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be very cool. Right now, we have uh, our little mobile rover with our survival kit. Um, we look in the panel. There's nothing really crazy. We have a gas generator, uh, some cargo, and a survival kit. So pretty much we are just set out to do basic stuff. Um, I have not been able to locate anything more than just ice, unfortunately. Have my ice right there. Um, I've marked another spot for ice down there too. We are really gonna have to just find our way. I do have a mod that increases the range of ore detectors. We look at our ore detector right now. Where is our ore detector? Right here. It's to the max range of 2,000 meters. Um, I have an antenna on here, and I'm hoping that it works. But yeah, we saw a bunch of resources, and then they all just disappear. And it seems to be whenever I adjust it. So I don't know if I'm conflicting with another mod. Like we have silicon right there. So I wonder if this is gonna disappear. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no. There goes our survival generator. Um, we're gonna we're gonna relog here. Okay, we're back. Note to self: do not launch yourself off of large structures without looking first. It is so dark. I didn't I did not think about it. Um, oh, that could have been very bad. Let's take the long way down. Hopefully, we can get down to that little ravine without accidentally dying again. Oh, here comes a big one. Oh, oh, we are. Oh, we're vertical. Oh, we're vertical. Let's see how bad this is. Oh, that is not a good spot. We have an anti-flip system in here. We have an anti-flip system in here, but I'm afraid to use it. We have silver and gold and silicon. We have iron and cobalt over there. We have quite a few materials nearby. Um, it's just getting this out without absolutely wrecking. Oh, I'm terrified. Let's see what this does. Our anti-flip system on. Okay. It works in very short spurts, and then absolute mayhem occurs. In retrospect, we probably... Oh. Oh, 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 oh. We're very close to the bottom. It's just trying not to explode. Um, Survival kit is about to explode. We need, like, a little bit more steel plate. Do we have anything in here? Oh, we do, we do, we do. Okay. I'm gonna grab, like, 10 of those. There we go. Make sure it doesn't accidentally, you know, explode when we go down this hill again. Oh, this is quite a pickle. Oh, I'm terrified. You really only want to do that in short spurts because it will. Ooh, it will destroy everything. If we put an antenna here. Okay, the survival kit seems to be okay. We don't have any parts that are really, like, desperately getting destroyed. Let's see if we can get down this without... Ooh. Okay, we flipped again. We need to put on the anti-flip system. Oh, yeah, that's what I was worried about. It's very aggressive. Oh, what did we destroy? We destroyed the antenna. Okay, we can always build that back up. It's okay. Oh, oh. Very bad. It flung us. Okay. Oh, this small conveyor. I mean, it looks like these are just decorative. It looks like those are just decorative. I'm very terrified about... Yeah, one of these... Let's let's see. I have some computers and some more steel plates. We have a lot of scrap. We need some construction components. I mainly want to get that gyroscope fixed, because, ooh. Can we wiggle? We can wiggle a little bit. We are upside down. Oh, what did we break this time? Gyroscope is still alive. Anti-flip system again, and pray it doesn't kill us. Oh, the anti-flip system isn't working. The anti-flip system isn't working. I wonder if we destroyed another rotor. Or not another rotor, but another gyro. And it's bugging. See, this is the main thing with rotors is, or not rovers. Ooh. Main thing about rovers. If you get stuck on a hill, you are stuck on a hill. Oh, okay. I hit F instead of... Oh, and we broke the cargo container. Oh, let's try. Alright, guys. Well, we managed to get down. I had to do a little constructive mining. It's a very large, like, gorge with not a lot around me, so, ooh, that was not fun. We are gonna go hop in the ship and look at our ore detector. I'm trying to play around with it, see if maybe like it just doesn't like where I'm sitting. Because I know for a fact there's like a ton of ore around us. Ooh, we're going down a very fast slope, and I really don't want to get caught in that. Let's look at the ore detector again. Range 1 meter, range 6. Yeah, it sees the silicon. But I know we have some more ore somewhere. I want to get I think like right here or right here. Well, I guess it'd be the same on both sides. I want to get these small little refinery and assemblers put on this and click it up. This needs a little extra steel plate. Let's see what we have in here. We have steel plates. We have construction components. We would just need 2 motors. Let's see. Yep, we got everything we need for this basic refinery. Let's see, where would we put this? Yeah, right there seems like a good spot. So we're just gonna...
Fuel low.
Oh, our fuel is low.
Fuel critical.
Well, that's not true, because we have fuel. No attachment point right there, and that's where one of our gyros is. Where can we kind of attach this? Because oof. There is a spot right here. We take this, what is it trying to mine? It thinks there's something there, but there wasn't. Alright, we take this antenna off completely. There's a spot right there. Could we possibly... Oh, like, it ghosting. Weird. Okay. So we put that right there. I think that would be in a better position. Stop flying and wasting all of my hydrogen. See, I saw a bunch of little spots for... I don't know what's going on. See, the ore detector's kind of in the way. We might have to do some finagling. What do we need? We need interior plates and motors for conveyors. We have 4 interior... Oh, we got a lot of interior plates. Pop these back in here. We have construction components. We don't need the computers. We don't need this. We need some motors. Can we produce, like, 10 motors? That will probably get us where we need to get. And with this spot right here, I usually like to put my my conveyor blocks on. So conveyor junction, conveyor converter, mall conveyors go on 4, and then regular conveyors will go on 3. And then we put our junctions already have sorters set in them. I think we're good now. Well, we also have these reinforced conveyor tubes. We put those on 5 because I think we have small ones too. I could swear we had small versions of those. Oh yeah, small reinforced conveyor tubes are already listed in that. Okay. Okay. They're part of it. It's this or it's this. Okay. It says we don't have construction components. Did we put them back in? Yes, I guess we did. We need those construction components. Then we need some steel plates. I guess we did need those steel plates. Did we produce all of those motors? We did. Let's get some steel plates. I think that's a decent amount. Okay. I need a T-junction. Tube. T-junction. Okay, so if we do it this way, right, and that's a straight one. We need a curved one. Curved. 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 Ooh. I'm so used to playing in like a Mars atmosphere or a low gravity atmosphere or space that I keep on using all of my hydrogen. We're definitely gonna need a lot of ice and some hydrogen tanks. There we go. Okay. So now we have a basic refinery. So one less reason to use the survival kit. Yeah, because it just instantly makes them. Okay. So now we need to put in our assembler. And that looks like some steel plates, some motors, displays, and computers. So let's start chopping up. Ooh, we accidentally messed that one up. Okay. See, like, it's spazzing out. Sometimes we see all the materials, and sometimes we don't. There's our basic assembler. And then we will put our curved conveyor tube right there. We need about 26 steel plates, 2 motors. 26 steel plates. Well, we definitely don't have the materials for it. So we need 13 more, 2 motors, 2 display, 40 computer. We have computer in here. We had a display. We have 2 computer, so we need 38 computers. I lost track of count. Like I already miscounted. But now we can mine the silicon. We can have a large store of silicon. It probably would be beneficial right now to go ahead and get that silicon. I'm not seeing any of it. I'm just seeing stone.
Inventory full.
All right, let's go back to the and where's the refinery? Throw all that stone into the refinery. It's either way, we're getting silicon. Is there like any? Oh, I think that is some silicon, but there's a lot of stone in it. Yep, there's our silicon ore. Any of it running away on us? Okay, that's it's a decent amount. It's enough to get us somewhere right now. Grab those motors. Grab the computers that we can use. Those displays. Yeah, we should have a decent supply of silicon. We need some iron. But once we get that basic assembler in, we can start maybe thinking about making like a... I don't know. We're not in a good position. If we were in a different spot, I would say we can make like a bigger rover. But we don't have any iron. And we desperately need to find some iron. Because even like 1,000 iron is going to yield so much more than the stone we have.
Inventory full.
Where is the refinery? Yeah, it's already filling up. We might have to throw in some like storage containers on the like opposite side, like small ones. Well, the main objective is we want to get off of this rover with the survival kit and get into like a bigger small form ship. You know, something that we can actually like walk around in. That can like launch these if need be. Maybe it's got like a merge block and a piston or something, and it kind of just like picks them up and puts them in a hangar. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's see. We need to put the stone in. We got 2 computers. Is that all we're producing now? Yeah. I feel like that's not enough though. We need 4 more steel plate. Really, we need 14 steel plate. And then we need 6 more computers. Ooh, something big was loading in. So, we need that, and then... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. what stone we have, or what iron we have, I want to be careful with, because I can only make so much right now. Okay. Got a basic assembler in. I wonder if we make an antenna. Get rid of all of those. I do want to make solar panels eventually on this, but ooh, I don't know. I don't know. We may get a hydrogen engine. What does this require? Relatively small components. Nothing that we can't make right now. Especially with our new assembler in. We might be able to make a hydrogen engine. Maybe that's what we make the next ship out of. We throw a hydrogen engine in it, and it kind of just powers all the smaller ships. Like we put a connector on it. And that's what it does. I don't know. I would like to perhaps maybe retrofit this and make this a flyer. That would be neat. But we need to get off of it. We can't rely on it now. Now when we go into production, we have access to large and small steel tubes, radio components, or detector components. Awesome. Let's get a antenna. Looks like we need a small steel plate, 2 small steel plates, and 4 radio components. 4 radio components, and 2 small steel plates. Did we craft any at all? No. Okay. Let's mine up some more stone. Unfortunately, we're stuck with stone right now. I'm hoping, yeah. Oof. Whenever something big loads in, it just destroys the FPS. Okay. I'm hoping once we get this radio antenna on, maybe it kind of doesn't do what it's doing now. And it just throws it into the basic assembler. There's our radio components. And I think that's our... Where do we want to put this? Do we have a spot for it? Ooh. We have our ore detector. I guess we could just like... I'm afraid of it flipping though. Let's grind away this little light armor slope. Okay, and then we put the radio right there. Because it also acts like a beacon. Didn't want to do that. What I wanted to do is this. And it looks like this is called a range runner. Up the broadcast radius. And then this ore detector, let's re-click that, max it out. It starts popping up. No, we're still getting nothing. It's so weird. Because I know for a fact when it was working, there's iron over in that direction. I don't know what's happening here. 'Cause it's not even detecting the ice underneath us. Oh, now they're popping up. I guess I just had to keep on clicking off and on. There's a nickel deposit. There's a gold deposit. Ooh. See, now we're getting resources showing up. We have a magnesium vein, nickel right there, silver over there. That's going to be good. We can actually get a medical station on a bigger ship now. Magnesium, nickel, silver, gold, iron, and cobalt. I want to get those. I want to get those. We have enough. We probably have enough juice. I want to be careful. I don't want to throw myself. Ooh. Yeah. There's nickel right there. And then there's iron. Save some energy. I want to be careful with our hydrogen management because we're not gonna be able to fly back if I don't manage my hydrogen better. Okay. That's our golden ticket right there. It's this iron right here. And it's right next to some nickel and cobalt. Yeah, this is great. Because perhaps maybe we can get some atmospheric thrusters on the rover and turn it into a flyer. Just get it over here. I would love to retrofit it, or we can set up our first like new ship, and just throw a cargo container on it for now until we can figure out a nice shape for a miner. Ooh, it is. This thing is very far down. Let's see. Ooh. We may have to come back to this. Oh, okay. Yep. All right. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but we got down here. We have cobalt right there, iron right here, and then we have a nickel deposit literally on this wall. So I am probably gonna make a GPS marker right here. New from current position, just in case we lose that ore detector. At least we know where this iron is. Iron, cobalt, and nickel. So we are pretty swink right here. Yeah, like even mining on that wall will get us nickel. We probably want to grab it. We probably want to grab it because we're gonna be needing every resource that we can get.
Inventory full.
We got a little bit of that. We can get rid of this stone. We don't need that stone. And that just lightened our load a lot. Alright, how much do we have now? We got 2k iron and almost 1,000 in nickel. I would love to grab a little bit of that cobalt, but we're probably gonna have to come back for that. Where even is it? Over on this side right here. Yeah, we're gonna have to mine down for that. Even farther than we already are. Let's get out of here and get back to our ship as fast as possible. Oh, it's so dark. We gotta be careful about this. There we go. Okay. I probably shouldn't have jumped there, but it turned out fine. It's fine. It's fine. And it's still refining a lot of our silicon. We have a good backload of silicon now. Already. Let's throw in this iron ore. And then we'll throw in that nickel, and we'll grab the nickel first out of that silicon. I know we have like 91 silicon ore, but that's gonna help us out a lot more. Let's probably start thinking about maybe doing an atmospheric thruster. So we have rotors, largely tubes, metal grid. So we are gonna have to go mine out some of that cobalt. If we don't mine out that cobalt, we're not getting our atmospheric thrusters. Let's make some steel plate. We're gonna make a very goofy ship right now. It's probably just gonna be a platform with atmospheric thrusters for up, down, left, right, and a gyro, and then it's probably just gonna have some storage containers on it, and we'll just have that as like our mobile storage unit. Maybe eventually we'll put like a little block up here as
Low.
a merge block, and it just sits on top of this and moves. That way, if need be, hopefully if we have enough thrust, we can just pick this up and take it with us. We're ways away from that, it's marked on the map, yeah, right there. We're a ways away of that. But we'd like to get closer, just so the ship doesn't, like... I'm afraid that I'm gonna get too greedy with something, get too far down, and then I'm gonna run out of fuel, and it's gonna take forever to get back here. So we probably need to take a little bit of a dangerous trek up this hill. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. Because it's like so jagged. Oops, something big just loaded in again. I want to make probably like 50 steel plates. Already. And we're just gonna build it off of this. Do I need to make sure that I can get down? Yeah, I'd say so. Well, actually, what we can do, build this up and get a landing gear. And all we need is a motor, so we can craft that easy. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. We already have park on, so it should just connect once we grind this off. Okay. It's not it's not the best looking, but oh well. Alright. Landing gear off. Before. Oh, we need more steel plates. That's the wrong assembler. Oh, okay, I guess we're done that. How much iron did we... We only have that much iron. No, okay. We have a lot more iron. I was about to say, it's like, dang. 2K is not enough. Okay, there we go. We just start loading this up. And it is in no way going to be a pretty machine, unfortunately. As much as I would love her to be nice looking, it's probably not going to be. We are most likely going to be slapping a large cargo container on this, putting some atmospheric thrusters on, moving over our basic assemblers, and then calling it a day. Our basic refiner and assembler, just throwing it on. Yep, good enough. Is there's small form, and I'm not too deep into this game, so I'm not sure. So we have just the assembler, and we have the industrial assemblers. We can throw assemblers on. They don't have as many things to them, but they definitely have smaller assemblers. I'm guessing we can put them in cooperative mode too, so we can literally just create a little system that just does all the work. And we can build a custom turret controller on these two, so we can set up a folding solar, or not a folding solar panel, we can just set up a solar panel on it, just like follows the sun. I am worried though, is it gonna freak out if we like, man, because rotors and hinges, they freak out a little bit very easily. So I wonder if I turn the ship upside down, it's just gonna start spinning uncontrollably. That would not go well. Okay. Let's see. What type of... We have a rover cockpit, we have buggy cockpits. We have control seats. With control seats. It doesn't have to look pretty. And then we'll just make this one longer on this side, just so it has some sort of evenness to it. We don't have to worry about atmosphere just yet. But I'm hoping maybe we can set up some sort of like merge situation and retrofit this later to be the main cockpit. Because maybe we can like merge block a bunch. I don't know how that's gonna work with like performance and everything. Maybe we can merge block a bunch and just have these like separate. So maybe this can fly on its own. It has like small cargo storage, but it's mostly meant to be attached. Let's see. We need a motor, some computers, displays, and construction components. Well, we still have a buttload of construction components, if I remember correctly. Or we used them all. I guess we used them all. Okay. Motor, computers, displays, construction components. I need 4 of those. I keep on using this. I probably should be using this. Especially because the basic refinery can refine those. So we get some iron back. We need 2 displays. We are making construction components. We're not. Man, we need a motor and 12 more computers. Alrighty, guys. So, I had a bit of a technical difficulty. I was having issues with my computer, and for some reason, it started to flicker all of my devices on and off. And one of those devices happened to be my auto recording. So, my audio completely cut out for the last, I want to say, 10 minutes. And unfortunately, I didn't get to show off anything that I did on the ship. So we made our way back, and I kind of fleshed it out a little bit more, made it more nose-shaped. I do think we should widen it out a little bit, but that's okay because we are probably going to cut off this back half eventually, and make this more of a area with buttons and robo blocks and LCDs so we can get everything properly set up, because I want to make this the head of the ship, and we'll just merge blocks somewhere in this. Something loaded in. We'll pop a merge block onto this and just pop it into the slot of whatever actual vehicle we're building, and we'll take off the other parts. But yeah, we got our 2 hydrogen engines built in. I did get two hydrogen tanks. We're gonna put 2 O2 tanks right here. Probably next time we play, and it will feed that up. We'll have power. And we'll start dismantling this completely because we'll have atmospheric thrusters. So we'll be able to move this to and fro. On the back of this for now, we'll probably slap a a large storage thing, and we'll move those 2 over there. So we'll be able to set up our resources. Once all of that's done, we are struggling with our iron reserves and our nickel reserves and everything. So most likely, I will be setting up some rinky-dink little mining vessel so we can start collecting the materials, because we are doing terribly with that right now. I keep on having to go to and back, because I can only carry like 2,000 iron. So it's terrible. So yeah, we got 3 batteries because I thought that would be a decent amount. Each one of these probably will power us for a good long time. We can cut these hydrogen engines off after a certain period and just store all of the materials nice and everything. But yeah, that is what we've done so far. Unfortunately, it is a good stopping point for us now. We're hitting about almost 2 hours in this video if I'm looking at my editing software correctly. And hopefully, next week we can get more content in. I hope to shorten these videos down to maybe an hour. The first video is always the longest. When I used to do YouTube with my other friends, we ended up always going over time on the first episode to get everything started. Because we used to do Rust and Minecraft and all of those games, and it just... you can never get the first video trimmed down enough. There's just too much stuff going on. Yeah, we'll hopefully get these down to an hour, make them a little bit shorter, make them a little bit more digestible, because I know a couple people are going to watch 45 minutes of this first episode and then come back to it later because it's too long. Yeah, so hopefully we can get them down to those content levels. But that's going to be it from me. I hope to see you guys again. I hope to upload these videos every Sunday. Uh, that will be alongside some sort of short form content. Of course, this first time probably won't, but I'll figure out what type of game. Maybe we'll play the new Oblivion remastered. So we'll have some sort of technical mumbo jumbo, you know, for the first morning episode, and then somewhere around like maybe noon, my Oblivion content will come out. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to look at my backlog. I have so many games to play. We can play Baldur's Gate. We can play Oblivion. Uh, in my side little content for people that aren't looking for these long form content videos. Otherwise, Space Engineers. Look for our 30-minute videos. I think that would be great for us so far. But yeah, again, that will be it for me. Hope to see you guys next Sunday.